Hi, I'm Mutgren. Welcome to Dad's Old Shop. Hi, today I'm cooking, which is a new thing. I mean, I cook. That's normal. But, excuse me, as a stream, that is something new. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. Started a little bit early because I had some change of plans for when we're doing things. Well, later than usual because I was originally thinking for lunch, and then stuff came up, and then early, as opposed to when I thought I'd be able to do stuff on this. Like, I figured some of this stuff out, but, now that I'm here, I'm actually doing it. Oh well, whatever. I did do some prep work already. So I figure since the new part of this is me cooking on stream, I would do something that I relatively knew how to make, or at least make a version that I'm fine with. Um, a friend of mine, Sugi, had encouraged me to make something new on stream, which is a good idea. Um, with the new setup, doing it for the first time, I'm going to go with something I know, but still in the same vein of it, what it would be. It's a good idea, one day. I've never cooked in this basement before. Who would have guessed? Not usually the cooking spot. So I do have some garlic here. We're gonna see how rough I'm gonna be with it. Usually I just kind of fine dice it like this. Get lazy with it, because like I don't want to do too much work, and I don't really care about if I leave bits of the back part of it there. Just trying to get it small enough. Just like small diced garlic, not like super minced or anything. Because what we're making is pasta carbonara. So I got everything here. Pasta's already pre-boiled and everything. It is really just me getting the sauce together. Partially because I didn't want to wait through that, and also not sure that would be entertaining for 25 minutes while I literally watch water boil. So just coming across. Need to actually sharpen my knife. I've been honing it for a while, but it's due. It's due for one. And there's a trick that you can do with like your knife and scraping, and to get this even finer. Like it's like smearing like this, but you have like salt. Usually is like an abrasive to break it up, which is fine. It works. I mean, even works without the salt. As you see, it does a little bit of that. But it's fine. Everything is fine. I'm just going to pre-cut some stuff here. So I'm just going to get the garlic together so I can go into my garlic pile here. And in addition to the egg or meat protein there, we're going to have some sausage. Traditionals like bacon, or bacon for here, guanciale for more actual food. But this was available, and I can do other things with it. But we're going to cut it into battens. That should be fine. So I'm just going to score it like this. I know, it's like, seems like something an unstable person would do, just like get the whole sausage and just do this, but it's more surface to hold on to for these big cuts. If you're really lazy and you're willing to do something silly like this, you can do this with onions too. If you're using like a quarter onion or something like that for a recipe, you could do the whole onion pattern, but just keep most of it attached. So we do have some fall off here, which is fine. A little piece for myself there. Alrighty. Put you to the side. So we have our battens. Most of them are the right size. Some of them are a little big, but I'm the one eating it. It's fine. Okay, I will cut a couple of them. I also want to cut through some parts because I did try a piece earlier to confirm this was a sausage. I indeed want it, and it was. But definitely bit into a piece of bone, which, happens. And just want to not have that happen again. Alright, so for cutting, that's pretty much it. So we're going to lock down that and turn on the heat. So my pan comes pre-oiled, and there we go. Put it around there. Start with the sausage because I want all that sausage fat to render. Give me kind of like crispy bits and see what is going to fall apart. I'm sure that sound is great on a microphone. I'll have to deal with that later. And I do have a new microphone. Not sure if you'd be able to tell, but I definitely noticed. A friend recommended a DJI mini mic, DJI 2 mini mic, and I just so happened to be wanting a new one and came across this suggestion. And so far, setup's been pretty good. It's been pretty easy. So while that starts, the most important part. Oh, there is something else I need. I knew I forgot it. Let me turn this to low while I go grab. Oh, while I go grab what I need. Right back. Actually, I have a screen for this. And it's okay. The saucer can get hot. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, back. And the reason you do carbonara is it's the sauce. This is cooking, getting crispy. There's just a little bit of olive oil in there. So just want to turn the heat down on that a little bit more. Perfect. So I already have the seasoning mixture in here. Where's my camera? There we go. So just some chicken bouillon, oregano, garlic, a couple other things. And also some peas to go in it because I like peas. And eggs. And, you know, I've heard it's only egg yolks. I usually do 1 egg yolk and 1 egg. So that's how I'm going to continue doing it. So, egg. And the yolk's going to be a fun one here because I need to do something with that white. I didn't think this through. I'm not a smart man. Anything that can hold egg for me temporarily. I mean, I could. Okay. So I think the answer is I hold egg. Okay, so I'm not very good at holding egg. Turns out. Well, that's most of the yolk on the table. Perfect, perfect. I don't know why I thought that would work. But, you know, we learn. We learn. We out here. No, you know what they say. Born to be silly, forced to lock in. Ugh. So that's only one part of the sauce. It's not just me making a mess. Also, in addition, oh, hit the thing for my advice. In addition to these things, just kind of find what mics are here so I'm not blasting everybody. Ooh, getting crispy. Good, good. So I'm just trying to beat this until it is pretty homogeneous. So don't lob on it. If I wanted to make a really smooth carbonara, I would use a sieve to get any just big bits of white or anything like that there out. This is pretty good. Not perfect, fine. And then the part that, you know, kind of makes a carbonara is cheese. So I have Parmesan. Shred it because I was lazy. I could have bought one and done the extra work, but I didn't want to. This is pretty fine stuff. It's not amazing. It's not Parmesan or Reggiano because I couldn't find that. So we're going to do like equal amounts cheese and egg there, roughly. I eyeball this. So now that we have that mixture together, oh, just throw it everywhere. Get it together. Perfect. And now that this is getting close, actually I think those are cooked fine. We're going to add our garlic. And then for the sauce, kind of the most important part of it is tempering it. So, as you see, I don't have any water here. I just have a pan over pretty low heat. And you are right. Except, surprise, I do have water. It's not boiling anymore. But this is the pasta water that it was with. I do have a spoon. So it is hot, but not hot enough to start tempering, but we're going to do a little bit of pre-temper, basically. Because it's still warm enough for that. So we're just going to, is this on camera? Nope. We're going to move everything to the left. So we're just going to tippy-tippy-doo. Bring the hot liquid over and just incorporate it as quickly as we can. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this some more of this liquid to this pan. And then I'll go back into here. So like, just waiting for the garlic to be fragrant. Yeah, okay, I can smell it. I don't know why I wasn't smelling. I think I was just breathing through my mouth, which probably picked up on the microphone, and I apologize. There we go. So that's fine. It's fine, because it's all going to become sauce. So we're just getting this stuff hot enough to do the tempering. Oh, pardon me. I'm happy to have this little stove. I use this for like a cooking, like an outside cooking thing, like in like a hot pot a little while ago, a couple of years at this point. I've just been sitting down there. And I remembered to test this 2 hours before stream, because this is what I needed to actually do the stream. No, all right. So, okay, you're getting a lot of glare on that. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, I know. It just looks like wet beef or wet pork. But you know, a lot of people's favorite foods is just wet pork. Where's this glare coming from? Is it literally all this light? Where's it this light? Oh, it's this light. Interesting, interesting. Curse you, light up there. Curse you. All right, so now that that's warm enough, we're just gonna start. Gonna get our spoon and get this out of here so that I can get a little bit here. Pick up that actually water that's hot enough to temper. Get it above, and then start tossing off camera. Oh no, on camera, perfect. And just keep going. Bet you I can do it with my left hand. Oh no, this is terrible. Oh no, I bet too much. I was just excited with the possibility, because like yesterday I was using chopsticks with left hands while eating something. I was like gaming and I didn't want to stop. But I needed a snack. Probably needs a little bit more to boil. There we go. But this tempering process is just to make sure that the egg doesn't curdle. Because when we bring this all together, it's not going to like cook on the stove long. Like it's pretty much once it's on, it's done. Yeah, this thing puts out BTUs. And actually, let me just dip off some of the water from the peas here. These are just the finest in frozen peas I found at the supermarket. Nothing special. Alrighty. Come on. Like the key part here is just speed. And just when anything goes in, just got to keep it moving. If anything stays in too long before it all comes together, then it's all over. And you end up just with weird scrambled eggs. I've eaten, nothing wrong with weird scrambled eggs. I guess I've eaten my fair share of weird scrambled eggs, but we're looking for carbonara. So, next I'm just going to throw in the pasta here. A little stuck together, which is fine, because it'll unstick with the water. It'll also help get it all to cooking temperature. Or eating temperature. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now we're going to add our peas. And it looks like I made enough to share with the wife, who will be home soon. Also, a bit why I said it earlier. They came home, or coming home earlier than I thought, so we'll see if they're hungry. Alright, so now we tempered this, we got all this together. I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit for a second, and then drizzle all this over. Put that there, and now we stir like our life depends on it. And just hope we get what we were looking for. Bigger pan would have been nice, but I didn't know how much space I actually had. Oh, bye, noodle. Or like I knew the space, but it's hard to conceptualize the space. Also, I'm a bit distracted. I was putting in the air conditioners because, you know, it's summer now. And I put like a tape around parts of it to do sealing from the outside. And I did that, and a bit of tape blustered by the fan of the air conditioner blasted back into my face, affixing my bottom lip to the tape, which I promptly ripped off, ripping off parts of my lip. So that's been fun. Definitely not like angry or hurts every time I do anything. Definitely none of that. I was just worried about everything scrambling. So the cheese is melting fine. Just waiting for the egg part to thicken up. And eggs thickening up liquids is like one of the old techniques of thickening sauces. Like, forget the name of it. Not velouté. But there's a French mother sauce that just like heavy creams and egg yolk. If you need your sauce to be more unctuous, what do? Egg yolks, heavy cream. But also things like garlic, mustard. Those things are also emulsifiers that can help thicken up sauces. He's like, I don't want to rush this. That tastes good. Yeah. That's tasty. Just waiting for the right consistency. Turn the heat up a little bit. And I should have kept moving stuff just to make sure that nothing scrambles. Like we did the tempering, but it still won't stop stuff from not scrambling if we just leave it over direct heat. I'm going to pick these noodles because I don't want to pick spaghetti. But also, these have a lot of ridges, so they can hold on the sauce real good. Alright. It's coming around. Alright. And now I'm going to reduce the heat a lot because it's pretty close. The way that you can tell like a sauce is getting thick is when you smear it across, the fluid doesn't immediately go back, like it stays to the sides, like you parted the seas. Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit thicker, but it's pretty close. Alright, I'm going to take off the heat. and let the remainder of the heat from the pan and from the rest of the food finish the sauce. Because if I do any more, it'll just start curdling. And if I just leave this here, it'll probably curdle. So I just got to keep moving it here. It's all about moving. Oh, that one's for me. All right. So, let me evacuate. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You stir a little bit, make sure the pan cools down. Because now the part is saving enough for the wife. A, enough for her, and B, not in a curdled state. So getting everything spread out is imperative. Okay. This should be fine. All right. So easy peasy. So let me, I do have a fork here. I'm not scared of eating raw egg. Most of the time it's fine, but I do have good pasta now. I don't know what it looks like. Peas are warmed through. Cheesy. Sausagey. It's good. See, that didn't take too long. I always think this takes longer than it does. Like, this stream is under 30 minutes. I mean, I did do a fair amount of prep work before this, so I guess it does take longer than 30 minutes, but not that much longer. So, I guess instead of hearing just my eating noises, because I'm hungry, this is dinner for me, I guess I will just end the stream. I don't need to force the issue. Next year will probably be more blacksmithing, doing the bellows for the blacksmith. I had to take it off the table, but it's looking good. There's some more parts, like I said before, that I want to do just off stream, but we did get out of the drought warning, so I actually can start blacksmithing. So I do want to get this done. That'll hopefully light the fire that I need to get this done. Well, once again, thank you for joining me, and I've been Mutgren at Dad's Old Shop, and I'm going to eat some more pasta here. You have a good evening. Screen.